I finally got to get my interview today, so this is my interview. It's a bonus if you got other people listening. You do on chorus, huh?
Oh yes. And this.
How's it going? I'm at the workplace with Tyrell.
Hello.
He's going to show me a little bit of his musical skills. I like to feature hobbies on my channel, so this I would consider a serious hobby.
Oh yeah.
The serious hobby is, I guess back in the day they would call it synthesizer music, but nowadays, what do you think they call this?
It's music production now.
Music production.
Music production, or music producer, audio engineering, stuff of that nature.
Yeah, so it's basically, like I've said in my other video, nowadays it's called, I like to call it like organized sounds.
Yeah,
because
you can call it that because that's basically what it is too.
Yeah.
Because in my system, I work in a grid-like system. And so everything has to fit, well, not really, but I call it organized chaos. That's what I call music, is organized chaos, because everything fits, but there's also rules that can also be broken as well. So
that's true. Because I've always thought about, when it comes to making sounds, as long as it makes my ear happy, that's all that really matters. It's a bonus if you got other people listening and actually enjoying the sounds. But anyways, we're gonna get into this computer program and tell me what you think.
All right, cool.
Right now it's up, it's loading.
So I'm just loading it up right now. I haven't opened up the program in a while, so it's just taking a little bit longer than normal.
So how do you manage, holding down a job and pursuing your hobbies? Because I know that's one of the subplots of my channel is like, how could you have hobbies and also responsibilities?
It all boils down to how much you want it, and I believe it also boils down to just time management. In the healthcare field, we work 12 hours a day, but we're at work for around 13. So I at least try to dedicate 1 hour a day to doing this.
Sweet. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like with everything. If you really want to make it happen, you gotta just organize.
You have to organize it, exactly. So this is what music looks like to me. This is a song that I'm editing to re-upload onto my SoundCloud channel, which you can follow AZHR Azure Vibes on SoundCloud. Please follow. I like to dabble in house music, and I like to dabble in a little bit of hip hop, but I mostly dabble in house music. This is something that I wrote last year, but I'm not really satisfied with it, so I'm just editing some things right now. I felt that the beginning intro section was just way too long, and I'll let you guys hear just a little bit of it right now. And so right now I need to chop up these vocals here to fit to the music.
Do you have those vocals muted right now?
I do. I have the vocals are muted right now.
So these tracks are more on the house.
This is all house music right now. This is house music, yes.
Do you sample or do you actually make your own beats?
So I do a little bit of both. I use this program that is very, very amazing called Splice. I get a lot of samples from here. Yeah, all of my samples. synth, drums. But with that said, I have my own keyboard that I don't have here with me, of course. But stuff like that, that is sample. When you get into stuff like this is actual me. And you can see that when I score it, you can see the actual notes down there. But this is all me.
Oh, you do on chorus, huh?
Oh yeah. And this is automations that I have going on right now, which is why that's all automations that I have going on.
So that's a little bit of a taste of what Tyrell does. Be sure to look him up on the internet machine.
Please do.
You have a Spotify too, right?
I do have a Spotify, but I mostly just operate out of SoundCloud right now. That is AZHR Vibes, Azure Vibes.
Sweet. So also you have some uploads or some downloads?
Yes, I
you
do.
could do?
Yes. I have a Bandcamp. I don't charge for really any of my music right now. I just like to put stuff out. So you can get free downloads on Bandcamp as well. I have some stuff up on YouTube. It's all under the same name, Azure Vibes.
Cool. Well, that's cool. So remember out there, if you want to pursue your hobbies, you gotta make time to do it.
Yes, you do.
You
have to.
And if you have too many hobbies, you gotta figure out what hobbies you want to do. Because I know I got too many
We
hobbies.
get spread out too thin, so make sure
Don't
to
do it.
focus.
Because you're gonna slip up on one of your hobbies, and it won't even be fun after a while.
That's right.
As I make it. So I had to come back.
Self-service, you just try.
Effect. So I'm going to go to that part really fast just to see what this part is. Oh yeah, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go over this. First, the end, I'm going to do a fade out. So you go to Effect, and then right here, fade out. There you go. See, fades out. Boom, done.